Well, on the sidelines of the 2024 edition of Mobile World Congress, my colleague Reema Tendulkar caught up with Mohit Joshi, the CEO and MD of Tech Mahindra. He spoke about the struggles in the telecom industry and his vision going ahead. Let's hear him out.
Our business shrank in the telecom sector. I would say that, again, it also depends on the operators where you have exposure. But I would say that discretionary IT budgets were probably down by high single digits.
For telecom or
Yeah,
on an
telecom.
app? For telecom, okay. You have said, Mohit, that the worst may be over for the telecom business, but it's not bottomed out, right? Which means that in 2024, it's likely that telecom will continue to see negative growth.
Yeah, well, so look, what I said in response to a question was, are you seeing green shoots? I said, no, we're not really seeing green shoots just now, but hopefully the worst is behind us. Now, again, obviously we're not providing guidance at this stage, and like you said, we'll come back with a plan in
April.
In April.
I think that April plan is the most keenly awaited turnaround plan that the street has been awaiting. So Mohit, what will constitute a successful turnaround for you? Is it achieving industry level growth? Is it when you consistently start beating the industry? Is it a particular margin threshold? Define a successful turnaround in your mind.
I think, look, first of all, I don't want to use the word turnaround because this is already a very successful company.
Yeah.
What I will say is that, from my perspective, the most important threshold of a successful company is a very high degree of client and employee relevance. Right? And I feel that if we're able to work with our clients to define the future of the telecom industry or the manufacturing industry, that more than, do we hit 20.2% or 21.2%, to me, the threshold of success is client and employee relevance. And, we have to figure a way out to measure that to be effective.
Your normalized margins are close to about 7%. There are a few on the street who believe that the tactical levers to improve margins may be behind the company. There are structural levers, but that takes time to play out. But just in the near term, the tactical levers to improve margins may no longer exist because you've utilized them. Is that a correct assessment?
What we have said is that we have 5 broad buckets that we're looking at from a margin perspective. Right? They are the operational levers, and I believe the operational levers are still very much there, whether it's on-site offshore ratios or the pyramid. There is beyond that, there is the pricing that we're looking at, the deal structures we're looking at, the productivity that we're looking at. So we do feel that we have a variety of levers to improve pricing. But again, like we've said, right, there is no silver bullet, right? It is not like we press a button and we get to industry-leading margins. It is going to take time, and what we want people to understand is that we have a plan and we're working on a plan, and then we are working to execute the plan. But it is not it is a plan with an execution thing. It is not a magical solution.
So in your plan, what's the timeline that it will take for you to get the company to a standard that you would like?
That is
it a 3-year plan? Is it a 5-year plan?
That is something that we'll be sharing, right? Reema, it's not something that we're ready with just now. And again, I just want to, I just feel that given the fact that I have been in the CEO position since the 20th of December,
the burden of expectations is very high.
Faith and patience are the 2 most important things in life.
Okay, fair enough. Well put. What about generative AI? Are you having a lot of conversations at MWC surrounding generative AI?
Yes, for sure. Look, I think, clearly AI is such a transformational technology, and the ability to impact clients' businesses is so significant, and especially from a telecom perspective, right? People are looking at it to, change the way the contact center, for instance, works, have a lot more digital deflection. They're looking to change the way they hire talent and they train talent. People are looking at developer productivity. People are looking at autonomous networks. People are looking at reducing power consumption in the network. So a whole host of areas where people feel that Gen AI can help them reduce costs and become more productive and increase revenues.
Well, on that note, though, we'll have a wrap up on this edition of Chartbusters with news that all the indices that are up for you on the screen, well, that's all of them are trading in the red. Can the bulls fight back? Well, trading up will take all the action forward.